happened again. I couldn't stand to watch it, so I went to go get something to eat, and on the way back, there were these three men, and they tried to rob me. Thought what I was wearing looked nice, and so they attacked me, and when I fought back, I couldn't stop myself. Sorry. I suppose it's good timing. I did want to tell you the truth today. So, when a human being passes away, their soul exits their body. Normally, it will travel upward towards the afterlife. But if a demon is nearby, their soul will fly toward it. And if a demon consumes a human soul in this way, they will become more powerful, and they will live longer as well. Jiro was not the first, and because I was too afraid to die, he was not the last either. I was on such a good track. It had been so long since an incident like this. I can't believe I became so complacent. I'd been spending so much time with my friends, traveling and spending time with people in person, which I normally don't allow myself to do. Not just putting a group of people in immeasurable danger just from being around me, but denying them an afterlife as well, keeping them trapped within me for an eternity. I should have told you this a long, long time ago. In fact, that's why I wanted to make that film. I decided to make it a long time ago. You must know why a creature like me would decide to do something like this. To have... why else? Spending time online? How else could I find love like this without putting you in danger? Without subjecting you to a fate worse than death? I should have told you from the beginning, and I should have told you last year as well. Because they're all still here. New Cydonia is not a place. It's inside me. Don't you dare pity me. Don't you dare pity someone like me. What do you mean it's okay? Stop trying to tell me it's okay! It's never been okay! Take your pity and put it somewhere where it belongs! Pity him. Pity that boy whose face I see every night in my dreams. Whose face I see every time I blink! And I tell myself, yes, I had no choice. All I wanted was companionship, food, family. Just like anybody else. But I know it's my fault. And I know that what happened wasn't an accident. Souls affect me in a different way each time. Sometimes even one is enough to turn me into this. And I should say, this isn't a quote-unquote final form. In fact, I don't know what my final form would look like. And there's an idea passed among demons about a concept where if a demon consumes enough souls, eventually they will become powerful enough to kill a human simply by standing near them. And if this were to happen, the radius at which a human would die in their vicinity would grow, and it would grow, consume more, and grow, with no ability to be stopped. It would snowball exponentially until all life on this planet had been extinguished. If we knew what my quote-unquote final form looked like, it would already be too late. I still wonder what might have happened, or what did happen. All it took was touching his head to accelerate his illness, and this is how every demon works, but maybe becoming that powerful is my destiny, if my soul is capable of lashing out like that. We call this idea the singularity of souls, and if I could muster the courage to die, I might be able to spare the world from it. But I know I never will, because I'm a coward. A coward who should have died in that forest a long, long time ago. Like I mentioned, each soul affects me differently. It depends on how many and how quickly I consume them, but in this form, I think I'm around 220 centimeters now. Yes, that makes sense. You can't see it, but I put some markers on my wall to keep track because it changes so often. It's funny. It is funny, isn't it? Spent so much of last year wishing I was taller. And now I wish it wasn't. Now I wish I was just back the way I was before, but I've been getting hungry for so long. I don't want to listen to your pity anymore. I don't want to listen to your blind admiration. I don't care how big of a part of your life I've become. And I don't care how unable you are of really understanding what happened here today. 3 men out on the street are dead. And I'm lucky I escaped before anyone saw me. It may take me some time, but I don't know if I can be the same person you've come to know for quite some time. Now that you know the truth, I think everything has changed. But it has changed. Whether you want to believe you can continue to live a fantasy or not, things have changed. As you might be able to tell by the blood pulsing through my arm, I am still in quite a great deal of pain, so I shouldn't leave this for much too longer. I was looking forward to today, because I thought beforehand you might have been able to forgive me, but now I know I don't deserve it.